Hey everybody, my name is Lisa and I'm the Crafty Goddess. Hello and welcome. You're probably wondering why I've got this mess of stuff happening here. I am doing a video today on how to do insect taxidermy, well, fake insect taxidermy anyway. I was experimenting with a couple of ideas that I saw, one of which was on Pinterest, and where it's pretty much just like the insect taxidermy like you see here, and a video that I saw on the Lair of Voltaire channel called From Plastic to Pewter, where basically you create an illusion of an object being pewter by layering a couple of different types of paints. In case I haven't bragged enough yet, I love watching the Lair Voltaire. I think he's brilliant and funny. His music is amazing, and he's got a lot of really cool goth DIY ideas to decorate your home, especially for this time of, well, maybe not especially for this time of year. For those of us who like this aesthetic, we do this all year. But for those who like to get into the spooky season a little bit more intensely, this craft idea would be perfect. It's fairly inexpensive, and since this is Devil's Night on the night of recording, Halloween is tomorrow, I wanted to get something out that would be quick, easy, and affordable. So here we go. Now, what I did was I got some of these cute little frame shadow box type looking things. I got these from Michael's. Here in Canada, they cost $1.50. I'm not sure how much they cost elsewhere in the States or whatnot, but they're fairly inexpensive, and they already have a little hangy thing where you can just use to hang up on the wall. I'm gonna get this out of the way actually. We'll just put you right over there. Don't mind the dust. So I got some of these frames. I got some of these cute little plastic insect critters from, I believe, Dollarama. They were in the Halloween section, believe it or not, but I'm pretty sure if you go into any dollar store and look in the toy section, there'll be cute little plastic insects like this. I also got a couple of different types of paints. I got your basic Craft Smart black acrylic paint with which to paint the frame, as well as the dazzling metallic acrylic paint. Now, for the plastic to pewter video that Voltaire did, he used, I believe it was like a silver leaf paint, and he did a dry brush. And I tried to do that on this, and I think it succeeded because I got a really nice 3D effect on it. So, oh, and there's some glue stuck to that still. Ugh, okay. So you're gonna need those paints. You can also use gold or bronze if you want to get that antique look. It looks really cool. Got some paintbrushes here, and oh, one of them's got black on already. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm just using like a basic sponge brush to paint the frame because I'm gonna want to saturate the heck out of it. So we're just gonna paint it like so. I try to go with the grain as much as I can. At least when I'm painting. In real life, not so much. So just do her up like so. I can't exactly see what I'm doing because there's a camera in the way, but that's fine. I'm not going to complain. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to saturate this wood to give it that nice effect to it. I used 2 coats of paint for this. I mean, you could use 1 if you like the slight wood grain fade look to it. I used 2 because I wanted the nice dark opaque effect to it. So, and also remember, put some paper or stuff underneath it so that way you don't accidentally ruin any furniture, furnishings, etc. I mean, crafters we already know this, but sometimes it bears repeating. You know what I mean? So just do that. Yeah, like I said, I use 2 coats just to be on the safe side. There were a couple different types of plaques that I saw at Michael's before that did not have the rope on the end there, like so. I personally haven't seen them in a while, but they also felt like they had a bit of a furnished feel to it, like almost like there was a vinyl or something, whereas these feel very raw, and they don't have that smooth effect to them. And I also paint outside as well, just to get the full frame. I don't paint underneath, I just do the whole frame. So I missed a couple of spots. That's okay. This is just a rehearsal anyway. Yeah, and I also pour some in an extra cup just to, you know, I mean, you could pour it right onto your brush and then, you know, go from there, but knowing my luck, I would make a bigger mess if I did that. So yeah, we're just gonna saturate the heck out of it. My apologies for the shakiness. I will get a better way of doing this someday, I promise. So yeah, gonna give that paint, let it dry. I let it dry, you know, mostly all the way, and then I applied the second paint for it, or a second coat of paint. Next thing, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to get one of your cute little rubbery insects, and you're gonna give it a coat of paint as well. Even if it is already black or all black, I find that it works better to layer the paint, give it a nice little paint job, because then that way when you add the silver effects to it, it'll cling to it and it'll show. From my experience anyway, I'm not a painter by nature, by any means. You know, I paint stuff like this. I don't necessarily have the artistic effect as much as I would like, but maybe someday. Okay, I'm gonna get my hands dirty, but this is for demonstration purposes, so that's okay. And it's acrylic, so it'll wash off. I also give this a good saturation. I might give it a second coat, but just to, you know, be on the safe side, you want to make sure it's completely covered. Once your insect has dried, like I said, you can put a second coat of paint if you wish. If not, that's okay. Okay, get off my finger. Now, I already painted this earlier, so as you can see, it's still a little bit wet. Now, Voltaire did something what he called the dry brush effect. So I'm just going to drop a little glob of the silver paint like so. Now, my results may not be the same as his or anybody else's. It's just how I managed to do things. So get a little bit of the silver paint and just sort of try to not get too much on the brush, and then just sort of lightly go over the surface area. It's gonna look a little different at first. You don't want to saturate it too much though, but you can see already like there's a little bit of detail coming through with the legs. So just try and not have as much paint on there. For those of you who know the dry brush painting technique, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Excuse me. Throat is a little dry. That's okay. Yeah, you can see already it's got, I mean, yes, it is already a 3D object, but with the flat black paint, sometimes it doesn't come across very well. So you want to have a little bit of detail with that. So we'll just do this. Yeah, like I said, I find it works well if it's still somewhat wet. So then the detailing really pops. Like so. So I hope everybody's having a good Halloween so far, even though the day hasn't, well, by the time this video goes up, the day will have arrived. And my hands are going to be covered with paint, but that's okay. So, yeah, so you see it really pops. Like it's not super saturated with the color. We'll put you aside for now for here. Yeah, this is what I got when I painted them. Now this was super soaked with the silver, but it definitely has that pewter look to it. Same with this little guy here. I found that these actually really stood out, like especially like the lines in the body and the little lines in the legs and whatnot. So I thought that was cute. So once you've got your insect painted up and it's dried up and your frame is good and dried up, move you, try to not get paint everywhere, try to not put this in the paint. You're gonna grab your handy dandy glue gun, ta-da! And you're gonna glue your insect to your frame. So I'm just gonna go like so. I never appreciated the full value of a glue gun until recently. And apparently we got 4 of them in the house, but I couldn't find any, so. And then we're just gonna stick it right in the middle of your painted frame. Try to get rid of the little hairs that stick out of it. I know it's not completely centered, so try and do like that. Come on, get down. Well, at least it sticks. So, yeah, there you have it. Did I just put my finger in silver paint? I might have. So yeah, cute, easy, affordable. cute stocking stuffers for your spooky friends, should you so wish. I know a few people that might appreciate them. I think they're absolutely adorable. So that is it. So yeah, all you need is just a glue gun, some paint, some cheap frames from Michael's, rubber insects, and voila, some fake insect taxidermy for those who like the look of insects but not actually want to be around them. I'm getting used to them in my old age. They're fun. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to set this down so I don't stick to it. If you like what you saw, please give this video a thumbs up. Hopefully not one was smeared with paint. And if it is, I totally understand. I truly appreciate all the positive feedback. I'm very, very grateful for it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this. If you've got any cool crafting ideas coming up for Halloween or any spooky themed craft ideas, yeah, let's swap some stories. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button. It's down here somewhere, and click the notification bell as well. It'll let you know when I post more videos. So thanks again. Thanks for hanging out with me for the past few minutes. Stay safe, keep making cool stuff, and yeah, let's hang out again sometime soon. All right, bye.